Alright, save point achieved. Let's find our way back into the market. Which actually might have been where I don't remember if I left off last episode going there, if I was saving. But I needed to save because it was late. Stop giving me the runaround, man. You're in the wrong here for owing all this money. Owing all this money, not owning. That would be very different. Like, are we having a class struggle here? No. It's because it's a loan. Context clues. And now you're gonna pay. Please, not my awamori. It's the only thing keeping my family going. Fine, then I'll just take the land you're sitting on instead. Bring out the deed, now. What? But my ancestors established this distillery generations ago. I can't just hand it over like that. A deed, huh? Maybe this is something to do with that resort development deal. What's going on here? You mentioned a land deed. Please help me. This guy's after my awamori. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you better stay out of our business. Googling awamori. Awamori. What does that mean? Awamori is an alcoholic beverage indigenous and unique to Okinawa, Japan. So it's the booze. So he's after your alcohol? Okay. This has got something to do with the resort development that I'm afraid it's my business too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue. Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes me a fat stack of cash. I was just telling him that if he can't pay up, then he can make good on his debt by giving me the deed to his land. So that's what this is about. Ugh, this is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. Look at that swag walk. Jesus. Thank you so much. You saved me from that brute. Not really. It sounds like you're still gonna have to pay off that debt. Yes, of course. I did borrow all that money after all. But I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have gone belly up. You run a distillery? That's right. It's a bar where we make our own local spirits. Awamori, if you've never heard of it. Oh, and my name's Matsushima. Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. A few years ago, I borrowed 20 mil to try and expand my business. Compete with other big distilleries in town, you know. And I take it the investment didn't pay off. Actually, it was a resounding success. But we age our awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out the deadline to pay back those loans came back while this most recent batch is still aging. When was the deadline? It's actually not for another year still, but now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 million in a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery. That's absurd. Don't you have a contract? About that. I looked over the fine print and it did say the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline. That's how they get you. Still, only a week. They must really be in a hurry. If only I had another year, I could pay it back for sure. What do you mean? Oh, that's when the awamori will be ready for the market. I'll be able to pay off the debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he kept insisting I pay them right now. Maybe if I find that heirloom Grandpa told me about. What's this about an heirloom? Oh, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said if I was ever in trouble, I could sell our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. But I don't have the slightest idea where it is, or if it even exists for that matter. I've heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to that loan shark again? Try to explain your current situation. That might be better than putting all your eggs in this heirloom basket. He already knows my situation. That's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me, and the stock of Awamori we have aging. That'll net him way more than just the 20 million I owe. That must have been his goal from the beginning then. Set up the contract, then go back on it. And take not just the distillery, but the booze too. My family heirloom's my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere on the beach near some orphanage. Evening Pride, I think it's called? Something like that. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? Oh yeah, that's the one. You know it? Know it. I run the place. Never guessed there'd be buried treasure nearby, though. What luck! Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time, I promise. Let's save your distillery. Awamori is an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom. Thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind. Thank me once we've found the thing. So, do you have any other clues that could help us find this heirloom? I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom's hidden. The sound of crashing waves upon the sand so hot, a golden foam flows over the sacred turtle's spot. The sound of crashing waves must mean it's near the ocean. Makes sense. That would be the beach in front of Morning Glory. Yeah, that's definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. The problem is the second line. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle's spot. I think golden and turtle must be big hints, but I've got no clue as to what it means. Me neither. For now, I guess I'll just take a look near Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Would you mind waiting here a moment before we head out? Why? I need to check on some of the Awamori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. When you're in the middle of this situation, you sure are passionate about your work. I may not make the best business decisions, but I'm damn good at making fine alcohol. In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, please just call me on my cell. The number's 555-292-6674. That's 555 Awamori, if you couldn't tell. Right. I'll let you know what I find. 555 Awamori. It's pretty good luck on your phone number, huh? I guess you probably went out of your way to get it. Does Japan even have that number of digits in their phone numbers? No. I can tell you're not just some guy off the street. You got some real fire in your eyes. You're a real player, aren't you? Well, I've got a great place I'd like to show you. Follow me if you're interested. What? Yeah, lead the way. You won't regret this. Follow me. It's right through this door. What the fuck are we talking about? Oh, gambling. Gotcha. What is this place? It's a gambling hall. Perfect to cut loose and have some fun. I didn't even have to go through like a magic, incredible, ridiculous doorway to get here. What games do they have here? Koi Koi, Oichikabu, CeeLo. That's his name. Sir, seems you don't have enough wooden tags to play CeeLo. Oh, that is the name of the sport. Okay. Maybe later. I do tend to learn a new game in each Yakuza game. So I've slowly learned, like, here's my attempt to learn how to play Mahjong, although I kind of still, well, that didn't really take. I still don't think I understand Mahjong. It's still, I think it might be still too complicated, but I kind of got there. I have some idea what's going on, but I really need, like, a human to explain it to me. There's too many moments when I'm playing it where I'm like, I thought I got this, but it's not working. I thought I understood what was happening, but then the thing that I think is going to happen doesn't happen when I'm trying to like score my hands or this or that's happening. Like I thought I sort of figured out the hands, but not really. So maybe I'll learn some Koi Koi or Silo or something next. Back to Morning Glory we go. It seems like the... Yep. Let's meet at Turtle Rock after school tomorrow. Okay! What are we gonna play? Turtle Rock's a known milestone, or landmark. Turtle Rock, huh? We just need to figure out where that is. Probably by asking, like, my kids. Oh, they're at school right now, aren't they? Turtle Rock. Yeah, I like to learn one of those things each game if I can. Make an attempt. It's just some garbage. Fuck you, umbrella. I can't go out further this way. I guess it does look a bit like a turtle. Oh yeah, its head is like right by me, and that's its flipper on the right. Better give Matsushima a call. Hello? Matsushima speaking. It's Kiryu. I found a rock on the beach that looks like a turtle. What? Really? Yeah. It's out in front of Morning Glory. Come see for yourself. Of course. I'll be right there. I was a little taken aback by his like talk about like I gotta check if it's aging properly. I'm like, isn't that a really slow process? Doesn't really like I feel like this exact moment isn't necessarily mandatory. You could just go do something else and come back. I guess it does look like a turtle. If this is the one mentioned in the song, then this is the sacred turtle's spot. The treasure's got to be right under this rock. Let me a hand, Kiryu-san. It's digging time. How are you gonna dig under that rock? It's huge. How would you know where to check? Also, isn't this a terrible place to hide something? Here goes nothing. Wouldn't it be like destroyed by the elements? Oh, I see something. Keep digging. Can't back down now. You can, but I think it's some sort of pot. Please keep digging. Why am I the only one doing this? I don't think he's helping. You're mine, treasure, or by mine I mean his. What the? There it is, Kiryu-san. An awamori pot? I see. A golden foam must have meant awamori foam. After all, top-notch awamoris produce a beautiful head of foam when you distill it. So this big family heirloom you were after is just a bottle of liquor? I don't think this will help you pay off that debt. Don't you see, Kiryu-san? This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. This awamori was distilled in the 9th year of the Meiji era. That makes it over 130 years old. 130 years, huh? I'm not sure it's the miracle you seem to think it is. But it is! It is! Right now, the oldest intact awamori in the whole world is just 140. We're nipping at their heels. You can't put a price tag on a vintage like that. So your ancestors crafted this masterpiece, then buried it to keep it safe. No wonder your family treated it like some sort of sacred treasure. And because all its years have been spent underground, it's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, I'm not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe. How the fuck did you find us here? Hey, Matsushima, you trying to skip town or something? Don't tell me you followed me here. What's that you got there, huh? An awamori pot? Well, the truth is... You shitting me? 130 years old? How did you how did you know that? Oh. Assuming the date etched in the pot is correct, yes. How about that? My boss is always going on about wanting to get his hands on the 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery? Huh, you could say that. But hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the Awamari and we're all square on your debt. Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen just like that? The boss was going to use that cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing it this way cuts out the middleman. And besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old Awamari in the market, no matter how much cash you got. So the way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Huh. Your boss must really love this stuff. Oh. You bet. It's the only reason I know all this shit. You know, Matsushima-san, I know it might not mean much coming from me, but you really do make the best Awamori. You really think so? Of course. Oh, yeah. From now on, I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellas like me. Get yourself a solid business plan and leave all this debt nonsense behind, you hear? I will. In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. I can't believe it. I saved my distillery. Yes, you. It was all you who did it. Congratulations. And it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much. You should be thanking the ancestors who buried that pot of Awamari. Here, take this. It's a special little something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make better use of it than I ever would. I didn't really do that much, but okay. A shisha belt. Well, I've got to deliver this. Hope I see you around sometime. Well. That happened, I suppose. I was started saying before, but I got interrupted by the kids showing up. But I gotta remind myself about the little culture shock that happens when you go from a modern Yakuza game to an older one, because the duration of quests changes dramatically. Yakuza 0 had all these like elaborate half-an-hour like narratives that would have all these twists and turns, but Yakuza 1 and 2 and 3 have like a bunch of quests that are over in like 5 minutes sometimes. It's just a quick little chat. Body. Escape from a hold faster or get more health. I guess might as well get this one. There we go. Sign up faster after being knocked down. Alright. Later. Alright, let's punch this idiot teacher's face in with our words. Oh, right, because we need to talk to the politician first. Which might really destroy any... Yeah, because we can go around and basically tell on him about the fact that he's being used as a bludgeon by people that think that they have, like, a tie to authority that they can use to end people. Welcome, sir. Are you a member of our club? Well, no, Ah, so you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir, but this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and government officials only. If you don't have an invitation from a current member, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir. Damn it. How am I ever going to find Akasaka if I can't even get into the club? If you allow me to intrude. I hear you don't have a guest pass. Yeah, I didn't realize this was a private club. In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of holes? Really? I was actually meant to meet a friend here, but it seems he won't be showing up. I suppose he had some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though. So if you won't mind joining me, I'd be glad to have you along. And who are you exactly? Probably the exact person I'm here to meet. Ah, where are my manners? My name is Akasaka, of course. You mean from the city council? Ah, I take it you've heard of me. May I ask your name? It's Kiryu. Well then, Kiryu-san, shall we play? Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is the perfect chance for me to get closer to Akasaka. Oh god. Time to golf. You move the shot direction with L1 and R1? Left stick is the camera mode. What? You change the impact point with the D-pad. So you steer with L1 and R1, then you choose the part of the ball you're hitting in order to create like a different swing with the D-pad. Triangle is range, X is scores, X is the main thing. Oh boy. I'll take the first shot if you don't mind. Be my guest. Ah, a tutorial. That's largely what I already read. Oh god, I don't know what fucking clubs to use. I'm screwed. I'm doomed. Hey, you're pretty good. I'm not sure I'd go that far. The wind's just been blowing in my favor today, that's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san? Not really, no. Ah. Well, practice makes perfect. Right. You just shoot it straight at the spot, right? That'll go great. No, let's not do that. I have no idea what... Okay, it kind of indicates how far it's gonna go, potentially. Gotcha. What? What did I do wrong? What? Wait, how do you swing? I'm doing it wrong. How do I swing? Okay, okay. Shit, but that time I wasn't aiming right. Oops. Oh god. No, camera, don't betray me now. Why is this so hard? Okay. There we go. I don't know what was going wrong. I have no idea. Wait, why isn't it... Wait, why am I so bad? What am I doing wrong? This is... It's even saying that I did a good job. It's like, whoa, nice shot. And then it doesn't go where I said it was gonna go. What the fuck? Can I get it? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Why isn't it going anywhere? What the fuck's happening? It says nice shot. Why is it saying nice shot, but then it doesn't go anywhere? I'm so confused. It says nice shot. No, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Why are you saying nice shot, but then it doesn't work for shit? What? I think I hate this. That tutorial was, it seems to have been garbage? I don't know. Did I miss something? I don't know if I don't know what I don't understand what I'm not doing right. What? Wait, the arrows went and completed. Whoa, what did I, wait, what did I do? Wait, something weird happened. How does, I think it's the X button. I think they didn't explain in sufficient terms how the X button works. How did I... How did I make the arrows go in different places? What? What the fuck is happening? It makes no sense. What? Why did that happen that time? What the fuck? What? I tried that. Why does it only sometimes... So you hold it down, then release it, and that drops one arrow off. Then you and then... So you hold down the X button, and it fills up the meter. And then when you let go of the X button, it drops one of the arrows there, then starts descending. Then you press X again when it gets to the bottom. But I kept trying to do that, and it wasn't. It would just... He would just wind back down. Take a mulligan. Why? Didn't I do okay? I guess I didn't. Oh well. I'm starting to figure it out. I think, or something. That's too far, isn't it? Yep. This game really expects... This game's like embarrassed for me. Like every single thing I do, it's like, you want a mulligan, buddy? That was bad. What? Oh, the rules changed again. Great. So it works differently when you do the other thing. So putters don't have the same swing rules. Oh. Why does it give me so much ability to mulligan? Is this guy just really sad for me? Maybe he's just really sad for me, so he's like, you can have a mulligan, buddy. Would you like infinite mulligans, idiot friend who's bad at golf? Fuck it. Please defeat me, sir. Par. Stroke 7. Yay! Triple bogey. I think I hit it a little too hard. Don't worry, that happens to everyone when they're first starting out. All you need is some more practice. Now, shall we head to the next hole? Sure. Now I will destroy you, old man. Say, what sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san? I run an orphanage called Morning Glory. Wow. Taking care of all those children is quite a task. It's not easy, sure. But nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile. That's wonderful. I'm glad to know you enjoy your work, Kiryu-san. And what vital work it is. Now let's get this hole started. Damn. I'm figuring this game out, man. You're not gonna stand a chance. Uh-oh. Or I just destroyed myself. Haha, mulligan. See, that's what I mean. It just doesn't do it sometimes. What's the difference? Whatever. Oh, it's worse. I thought it was because I fucked up at the swing last time. There we go. Made it weaker on purpose. So this game's heavy on the mulligans. It's like, wow, you're miserable. You're terrible at this. Like, he wants to give me every chance to, like, be like, are you sure? You can try again. Oh. I guess they know it's hard. He got in 2 fucking swings. Speaking of the orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9. All in elementary school. And you take care of them all by yourself? Do you have any helpers? No. But the oldest girl, Haruka, takes on a lot of that responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. And the chores are divided up between all the kids. Everyone has to help out. How wonderful. Too many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work. Now, shall we head to the next hole? I'm never going to defeat this guy. That's fine. I'm already winning. Haha. As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things were definitely different when I was a kid. But with how drastically the world has changed, I guess that's not too much of a surprise. Yeah, we're post-smartphones now. I'd really say the real problem is that we spoon-feed everything to kids nowadays. There's no room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we could all play together when we were bored. And since we had a lot of kids of different ages, we had to make rules that were fair to everyone. We didn't want to exclude anyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games we first learned about cooperation, and what it means to help others. These days, though, it's all about video games and the internet. Looks directly at camera. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside and play. Listen, there's a virus outbreak right now. I say 11 years later. True. We didn't have any of those luxuries when we were young. Children nowadays certainly have it good, but in a way I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well. I will admit, it's always been present, but incidents appear to have been more malicious recently. Perhaps the children of today lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it, yeah. He brought it to the subject on his own. It seems having a good shot makes it overshoot, so I should intentionally pick the one that... See why? Yeah, I don't get it. I'm all getting hyped up about, oh, I'm gonna aim it, I'm gonna do it just right, and then it's like, just kidding, and I'm like, why? Why though? Ooh, I had a better first shot than he did. And I didn't even mulligan this time. Green. Oh. Jesus. To basically just like slightly tap it. No holding at all. Kiryu-san, I have another question about your children, if you don't mind. How do they spend their free time? Well, we don't have a computer or any games, so for the most part they all play together outside. All the older kids really look after the young ones too. It's like we're one big family. That sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you to a visit sometime? Of course. I'd be glad to have you. Oh, Kiryu, you genius. You're worming your way in. Perfect. And you even let him win. We technically let him win because I could have tried. I could try it again infinite times until I nailed it. With my magic bullshit powers. I have to thank you for the match, Kiryu-san. Golf isn't much without an enjoyable conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime soon, and I mean that sincerely. We'd love to have you. Perhaps there's even some way the city could support all the charitable work you do for those children. If you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do anything within my power to help you. I appreciate that, Akasaka-san. Farewell now. See you later. Ah, and before I forget, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again sometime. I hope so. I hope not. I'd rather play fake pool than fake golf. Akasaka has nothing but nice things to say about Morning Glory. I bet that'll make Shiro feel better. Ah, getting sneaky, Kiryu. Oh, hey, there he is. Oh, Akasaka-san. Good to see you again, Kiryu-san. I told you I'd stop by, didn't I? Yeah, though I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. Once an idea crosses my mind, I simply have to see it through as soon as possible. Taichi in the house! Yo, Uncle Kaz! Hey, you forgot to say hello to our guest. And take your shoes off before you go inside. Hi, Uncle Kaz. We're home. You two have a good day at school? Mm-hmm. Oh, a guest. Hi, mister. Hi. Hello there, kids. Come on, Izumi-chan. Okay. Such energetic kids. Oh no, he's a mess.
その様子じゃ負けたか。
次は絶対勝つ。
元気な子供ですな。
あれ？お客さん？
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめまして、シロです。
ほう、ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。
おい、あんたが桐生だな。この子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ。見ろ、喧嘩であざだらけだ。どうしてくれるんだ。あ
あ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。
ん？赤坂先生。
What are you doing here? Truthfully, I've been wanting to pay this orphanage a visit for some time now. So of course I didn't waste any time when Kiryu-san here invited me. I need to see the children he clearly loves so much for himself. They'll certainly grow into fine young adults. Is it the environment, or perhaps Kiryu-san's guiding hand? What's your secret? Honestly, I can't take that much credit. They're all really independent. I only step in when absolutely necessary. I see. You should take a page out of his book, Hashimoto. Yes, sir. I agree. Hey, what about Shiro? He thinks he's better than all of the regular kids because he doesn't have parents. Don't speak to him like that, young man. He didn't choose to be an orphan. None of these kids did. If you were really his friend, you would help him solve his problems, not make them worse. Whatever, you old fart. Well, I never. I feel sorry for that boy's parents. Though I'm sure being his teacher is hard enough, Hashimoto-sensei. Well, I should be going. Oh, he doesn't realize that that's his kid. I must say, Kiryu-san, it warms my heart to see how happy and healthy your children are. You have the full support of the city, I assure you. The authority grab is gone. Hi, Uncle Kaz. Hey, Haruka. How was school? Good. Are the others back already? Yeah. They got home a while ago. Shiro too? I hope he's okay. Don't worry, Haruka. Shiro is going to be just fine. Really? That's a relief. I was so worried when I heard he was getting bullied, but I'm glad everything's going to be okay. Me too. Well, I better go get dinner started. Be careful with the knives. You've got your 6th grader already cooking dinner for you. You've got something figured out here. Come on, give me it back. I will, just not yet. Sorry, Tachi. Sounds like Taichi and Ayako are up in arms over something. I better go take a look. Just give me my money back. I don't have it right now. Can you wait until I get my allowance? But that's not till next week. And the new Ninja Rangers manga comes out today. All the kids at school are gonna read it before me. I'm sorry, Taichi. Whatever. You better pay me back soon, liar face. Uh-oh. New strife. Children, let me solve your problems. I have 100,000 yen. Why didn't you pay Taichi back, Ayako? Did you lose the money? Or accidentally spend it? I mean, I assume she was going to spend it. That's usually why you borrow money. Come on. This isn't like you. When you borrow something from someone, you have to make sure to give it back. But don't be afraid, you can tell me. Someone stole it. What? One of the other kids? I hope so, otherwise we're gonna have to... It's like a Yakuza people are going after your kid. Are you sure? Maybe it just fell out of your pocket. No, I keep all my money in my wallet inside my bag. So whoever stole it would have to know it was there. Alright, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. No! Ayako. We have to find out what happened. But... I'll go round up the others. Wait for me in the dining room. Okay. What if it was secretly Taichi the whole time, and he wants double payment, so he stole the money, and then she still has to come up with a way to get the rest of it? What's up, Uncle Kaz? There's something we need to talk about. Wait for me in the dining room, okay? Okie dokie. Riona. These walking animations are really funny. Dude, I am as tall as these doors are. Like, I'd be a little worried about just making contact. Hey, can you two get to the dining room for me? What's wrong, Uncle Kaz? Nothing, really. We just need to have a family discussion about something. Oh, okay. Did something happen? I'll tell you later. See you girls in the dining room. Okay. Yeah, there's probably somebody out on the beach, like there usually is. Yep, there's 3 of them. Koji. Oh, Uncle Kaz, what's up? Can you 3 go and wait for me in the dining room? Isn't it kind of early for dinner? We're gonna have a house meeting. Why? What happened? You'll know soon enough. Just go wait for me, okay? Alright, come on. We're gonna have a moment where we point out what happened, and Someone's gonna have to fess up. What is this? Is this a plant? Oh, it's a coconut or something, right? I can't grab it. Can I water it? It's like a unique object over there. Maybe it'll be in a higher state of growth when as we go forward through time. Maybe. We got a prawn. It's already been 6 months since the last period here. Maybe it was just a coconut or whatever there, and maybe now it's growing out. And maybe like when we time skip again, it'll be more of a tree. It's like a little background detail. I'm still having trouble getting used to this setting, this visual in a Yakuza game. And Kiryu's wearing this. It's different. It's because he really wants to leave that life behind. Once and for all. I haven't saved for like 45 minutes. I should probably deal with that. Just in case. Isn't she cooking already? I feel like calling her away might be bad. Where have you been, Uncle Kaz? We're supposed to be getting dinner ready. Looks like dinner's gonna have to wait. Huh? Why? Ayako's money has gone missing. Huh? Do you think someone stole it? Sounds like it. One day it was in her wallet, the next it was gone. That's awful. Anyway, we're gonna meet in the dining room. I want you there too. All right. Maybe I need to send Ayako in. Get on over to the dining room. Ayako? Okay. Look at how far their arms swing. Why do they walk like that? Are we still missing someone? Or did I just miss my spot? There's nothing going on back there. Being required to move at this like slow speed reminds me of Shenmue, which is what this series is often seen as like the spiritual successor to. Oh god, I'm still learning who they all are. Who am I missing? Yeah, it still says I'll gather everyone. Oh, in here. Wait, no, that's just the same room. Whoops. That was where I first learned about like the Japanese taking their shoes off as they go into houses and so on, and like stepping up onto a shelf basically from the shoe area. In the design of the areas was a kind of forced ritualization of it all in Shenmue, where you go to bed, you wake up, and like you always do the shoe thing, and you always like there's a lot of little steps to the routine of every day. There were like little details that I hadn't really seen in any other context until then. Oh, there he is. Taichi. Uncle Kaz, you gotta help. I gave Ayako some money, but she's not giving it back. I know. I heard you two arguing earlier. And why don't you do something? I am. Go wait in the dining room. All of us are gonna have a talk about what's going on here. What do you mean? It looks like someone stole the money from Ayako. Huh? Like, someone here? I'm not sure yet. That's why I want to have this meeting. Just wait for me in the dining room, okay? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna find out, is it a bully or is one of them being naughty? Well, that's everyone. Time to find out what happened. There we go. I missed him at first. Whoops. Which naughty little kid took the money? And that's pretty much all we know. Ayako's really worried, and rightfully so. The money got taken right out of her wallet after all. Now, I don't like doing this any more than you do, but if one of you stole the money, I need you to speak up. Well, one of them won't look at me. And that's not the one, that's not Ayako, because Ayako's the one with the green shirt and the pigtails, I think. So it's probably that kid. Ayako, when did you first notice it was gone? I think it was 2 days ago. Alright. Then, did any of you notice anything weird going on? Were there any strangers hanging around or anything? I think I saw something. Riona was digging around in Ayako's bag. Riona? Ayako-chan said I could borrow her paint, so I was getting it out of her bag. You don't think I stole the money, do you, Uncle Kaz? Of course not. Now that I think about it, didn't Mitsuo just buy a new model set? It's a pretty fancy one, too. Kinda suspicious timing, don't you think? Well, Mitsuo, how did you get the money for something like that? Huh? I saved up for weeks, that's how. I didn't do anything wrong, Uncle Kaz. I even stopped buying snacks so I could save up quicker. Besides, don't they say the first guy to speak up is usually the one who did it? What was that? You heard me. Stop it, you two. Uncle Kaz, what do we do? Alright, we're done here. This was clearly a mistake. It's that kid in the front. I can see the guilt in her PS3 face. But someone stole the money, right? Yeah, he's right. Look, we're not gonna keep sitting here flinging accusations at each other. That's not what being a family is about. What's going on with your legs, Kiryu? You're freaking me out. But I'll say it again. If one of you did take the money, you can come talk to me whenever you want. I won't tell the others. Come forth, guilty child. I see who you are. The only thing that did accomplish was to make everyone doubt each other. Although, we'd be missing a lot more than Ayako's money if the thief had come from outside. So as much as I hate to admit it, one of the kids must have stolen it. That's not necessarily true. That could have been stolen. It was the wallet in her bag, right? So it could have been stolen at school. Guess the only option now is looking through their things. So we're gonna go check the bags and the cubbies. There's a lot of little details, like you can see all the little umbrellas here, and they've probably got all like favorite colors and whatnot. And there's like a cubby system over here that has a ton of bags. Oh, is she putting it back? It was totally her. I knew it. What were you doing in here, Eri? Nothing? That's Ayako's bag, right? You know you can't dig around in there without her permission. Come on. Just tell me what you were doing. Or is there a reason you don't want to say? You're wrong. Uncle Cass, what's wrong with Eri? I found her looking through your bag. Huh? And the money's back. Right? Oh. Is something else missing? Nuh-uh. Actually, the money's back in my wallet. What? Eri. So she stole the money, but she still had it apparently, or something like that, and so she put it back. Because she felt bad or something? She either thought she was going to get caught, or she just felt guilty. And learned all new emotions as a child, because childs have really bad ability to resist anything. Basically, they pretty much just go for it and don't really empathize very well, usually. So impulse control's gone. Alright, Eri. It's time you told me what's going on. I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm really sorry. So it was you. I promised my friends I'd go to the movies with them, but I didn't have any money. Then why'd you promise? I never get to do stuff with them. They have real parents, so they get way more allowance than I do. And you have 9 of us to take care of, so I can't ask for more. My friends know I can't afford a lot, so they never ask me to do stuff with them. So when they asked me to go to the movies, I was really happy. I couldn't say no to that, so I just took the money. I was gonna give it back next time I got my allowance, I swear, but I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm glad you were planning to pay her back, but you can't borrow something that's not yours without asking first. That's stealing. I know. But you gave the money back, and now you've confessed too. That's really brave of you. The next step is apologizing to Ayako. Think you can do that for me, Eri? But I made everyone so mad. Nobody's gonna forgive me, especially not Ayako.
Eri-chan.
さあ、勇気を出せ。
綾子ちゃん、私ありがとう。そしてごめん。なんで綾子ちゃんが謝るの？本当はね、私エリちゃんがお金持ってくところ見ちゃってたんだ。でもね、私その場でエリちゃんのこと止めてあげられなかった。エリちゃんのことを本当に思ったら、私あの場で言うべきだった。後悔してるんだ。私の方がお姉ちゃんなのに勇気がなかった。私にもっと勇気があればこんな大きなことにならなかったのに。だからごめん。私も許して。ごめんね。ごめんね。
Oh, the twists and turns. That's so sweet. Come on, you two. Let's get back inside. Huh? What's wrong? Everyone's so angry. I wonder what they're gonna do when they find out Eri took the money. I mean, Koshi and Ryona are already fighting. What do we do, Uncle Kaz? Everyone's gonna hate me. Nobody's gonna hate anyone. I'll tell you what. Leave the talking to me. What I need you two to do is... Got it? Uh-huh. I'm so sorry, Uncle Kaz. Come on. Let's get everyone into the dining room. Okay. I'll go round them up. Me too. Oh, that was sweet. That, like, recursive guilt of, like, feeling bad you didn't stop them from stealing because it led to all the struggle in the first place. Doesn't entirely make sense in, like, it's not really her responsibility, but There's like an honesty to it regardless. But Kiryu went and made it worse. We made it all worse by including everyone.